Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Hope that you guys are having an amazing one today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Jarrell, and in today's video, we are going to be trying this new primer from Estée Lauder. They actually sent this one to me, and they also sent the Double Wear foundation. I haven't tried the foundation in a very long time, and I've actually never done a wear test on the foundation myself. I don't think I have, but I usually wear the shade in 3W1, but because I am a little bit lighter than my usual self right now, I decided to go for the 2W1. I am going to be linking everything down below in the description area. So this is going to be a primer foundation wear test for the whole entire day. It is 9:48 in the morning right now, and I am just so happy that I can use my regular voice and I don't have to be whispering, because I did just film a video that I had to talk really low because I was filming it at night. And usually when I do film at night, I try not to talk. I just do voiceovers. It was a must for me to speak. So let me just show you the packaging for the primer. And I think that this review is definitely going to be a really nice one for those of you that are oily to combination just like I am, or if you are oily overall. I think that this primer is definitely going to be good for you, just because I know the Estée Lauder Double Wear foundation is definitely like a very strong, like long wearing foundation. But if you are more on the normal to drier skin, let me know in the comment section if you have already tried this combo right here. But let's go ahead and get into the video. But before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. You can also like and comment down below, because that definitely helps out my channel so much. And without further ado, let's get started. So I went ahead and already prepped my skin. I washed my face, and then I went ahead and used the C Firma Fresh from Drunk Elephant. This is my vitamin C serum that I use all the time. Then I went ahead and used this eye cream from Glow Recipe, which is the Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye. And I absolutely love this one. It's exactly what I need for my under eyes. And this is my moisturizer for the day. It gives me a really nice glow. And also because it has hyaluronic acid, it just gives my skin like a really nice plum, like dewy effect as well. So this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Pink Juice moisturizer, and I cannot believe that I'm going to have to pick another one, because I go through these bottles right here like water, really. I use them every single day. So that is my super simple, easy skincare prep for today's video. I'm not going to use anything else, because that is usually what I use for my everyday skincare routine. So now going into the primer. Again, this is the Estée Lauder Double Wear Smooth and Blur primer. Okay, so I'm actually finding it in the Ulta website as well as Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, so you can find it in different places, but I do not see it on the Sephora website, just in case you guys were interested in getting it through the VIB sale. But you can definitely find the foundation, which is the Double Wear foundation. Now, I just wanted to know a little bit more about the primer. So it says that it's a perfect all-day oil control primer that instantly blurs the look of pores to a smooth finish, perfectly matte. Perfectly, like perfectly. Anyways, nice job there. All right, so let's go ahead and use it. So it is definitely going to be like a mattifying primer. So let's just use this much, and I'm going to really focus that right on the center of my face, where I do have like oils, especially here between my brows. Yeah, that definitely took all of the shine that I had. So I'm just going to add a little bit more in this area right here where I do have some pores, and it's not clashing with my skincare that I showed you that I use. It's not balling up, which is a good sign. So you can see how nice and mattifying the center of my face is. I am going to avoid this area right here, just because I really don't need any oil control primer in this part of my face. I do really like exactly what it did to my face. Just by using that primer, you can definitely see that it's just controlling the shine. So now going in with the foundation, I'm hoping that this is the right shade and I didn't go too light. Now this foundation, it really is a super long lasting foundation. It doesn't have a pump. It does not have a pump. What's up with that? I can't believe it. Anyways, let's go ahead and try it. I'm just going to pour a little bit of this foundation on the back of my hand. It might be a little too light, but from what I remember, the 3W1 actually oxidizes a little bit, if I recall well, but we will see. We're still going to make it work. All right, guys, so here we have the foundation on top of the primer, and I have to say that I have never seen my skin look so perfect. It's actually blurring the pores that I do have in this area right here. It's looking really nice and smooth. Like, you don't even have to set this foundation if you don't want to. Of course, I am going to, because again, I am oily combination, so I might just add a little bit of a powder. But I mean, you can see the skin, it is looking absolutely smooth, and I have never seen my skin look so perfect. Like, literally, like the pores that I usually see here, because I go more for a natural finish, even sometimes a dewy finish foundations, and you can definitely see my pores like coming through, just being emphasized because of the glow. But because this is a really nice, beautiful, it's not super mattifying, like it's not super flat, but it's more on the natural finish. Yes, leaning more, a little bit more matte. You can see that the pores are being blurred to perfection. I mean, it is insane how blurring this foundation is with this primer. Nice shot of the foundation right now. The skin is definitely skinning. So it is 10:12 right now in the morning. So I am going to just do the rest of my face and show you the final look. By the way, I didn't even speak of the coverage that it's giving me. It's definitely giving me more of a medium coverage, just because I am barely able to see the sunspots that I do have. So I'm just adding a little bit of concealer now. And these two concealers that I have been using, like the combination of these two concealers have been my favorite. The Fenty Beauty, which is in the shade 310. Then the 2W1 from Lauder Mercier, absolutely just beautiful. But let me tell you that the concealer is actually blending on top of that foundation really nicely. I didn't think that it was going to happen. I thought that it was going to like clash, just because they are completely like different formulas, but it is not. It's working out, and that is really amazing. I don't even have to use a lot of concealer, especially around my nose or around my mouth, just because the foundation did such a great job on giving me like really nice coverage. So just adding a little bit of my Laura Mercier powder on my concealer, eyelids, a little bit between my brows, a little bit on the forehead, like whatever is left on the little tool that I'm using. So here's how the skin looks with the primer and foundation and everything else that I added on top of it. I am going to be linking everything down below in the description area, just in case you guys are interested in knowing what I have on the rest of my face. But it is super simple. I think that the skin looks absolutely flawless right now. Like, it is flawless. Of course, I do have like little lines under my eyes, and when I smile, I do have my expression lines, and that's totally normal. You are human. And there is definitely lines there, but like the pores are completely gone. If I smile again, I am going to like emphasize a little bit of the lines that I have here, but that is it. I am just so impressed with how the skin actually looks. It like looks so perfected. I have never seen my skin this perfected, like ever. I do gotta say that it does feel a little bit tight, especially in the center of my face where I did use this primer right here, just because it is more on the mattifying side. So make sure that you are prepping your skin accordingly. It is 10:41 in the morning right now, so I am done with the makeup. I am going to walk away, make breakfast for my daughter who wakes up a little bit later than everybody else. I also need to eat. I need to finish doing laundry, pick up some stuff from Target, and I have to run some errands as well. So yeah, a full day of activities today. But yeah, that's it. I'll check back with you guys in a little while. All right, so it is 6:15 at night, and here is how the skin looks. I am sweating, so excuse if you see some sweat, but yeah, still looking pretty good though. What do you guys think? All right, guys, so it is 7:50 at night, and here is how the skin looks. I gotta say that it is looking pretty good for my oily T-zone. I do see a little bit of shine on my nose and around my nose, as well on my chin, but the rest of the face is definitely very well put. There is no like fading of the blush, bronzer. I mean, pretty much everything is intact, but here's a close-up for you guys. So I'm just going to use this right here just to soak up any oils. I'm not adding any powder to it. Whatever was here, that's what I'm using, just to touch up a little bit, especially around my nose. I mean, this is amazing. Wow. Okay, yeah. So I do see a little bit of the foundation worn off right here around my nose, and that is totally normal, but like very, very, very tiny. The redness is peeking through, but everywhere else, I mean, it's looking really nice. And now that I just soak up a little bit of the oils, it's still very much looking like blurry, nice, presentable, still going on strong after I don't know how many hours, but I think I finished like around like 11:45. That's when I finished doing my makeup. And I mean, you can see with your eyes how crazy this foundation actually looks. I'm just going to add a little bit of this lip gloss. After adding the lip gloss, like, yeah, there's definitely a little bit of the foundation faded around the mouth, and that's because, you know, I'm eating, I'm talking. That's it. On the chin, very, very little comparing it to other foundations that I do have. The lines on my forehead and the pores are definitely being like very, very much blurred right now. The pores around here as well, they're not being emphasized whatsoever. So it's really around the mouth that I do feel that it's just fading away a little bit more comparing it to the rest of the face, but this is looking amazing. So whenever I do have an event, especially if I am going to be outside or it's just going to be a very long day, I am going to be using this primer 100% and the foundation. Now when it comes to the shade of the foundation, you can see that it just blended with the rest of my body perfectly fine. So I am very, very happy that I decided to go with 2W1. Again, I usually wear 3W1, so as I get a little tanner, I am going to be combining the two of them. But right now, how I am at this moment, 2W1 just blended into the skin perfectly fine. There is no like separation when it comes to the shade or anything like that, so which is, it's just really, really good. I'm really happy how the skin actually looked the whole entire day. And trust me, I had a super busy day because my kids are out of school. They are in spring break right now. So there is never a moment of just silence or chilling. Maybe just a little bit, but not that much. Anyways, guys, that is it when it comes to my first impressions of the Estée Lauder Double Wear Smooth and Blur primer. Really amazing one, and just pairing it to the all well loved, super popular, I mean viral foundation for so many years, the Estée Lauder Double Wear foundation. I mean, it's just such a classic one, and just pairing these two together, amazing. So this one showed that it was a new one. Now I don't know how new it is, but it was new to me for sure. And if you are oily to combination or oily, I think that these two right here are going to be like your best duo for those events. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time and support. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and I will see you next time.